Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to look at the Dragon's Abyss, and I have some tips, especially if you're a newer player out there, for completing the Dragon's Abyss. So you can enter the Dragon's Abyss. You have a couple icons down here on the right-hand side. My body's kind of covering it. The first looks like a map. So if we select the map, we can see the different stages. Just as a little side note, when you are idling and you're not playing and you're just accruing rewards, you're going to see on the different floors, there's certain floors that have maps on them. Make sure whichever stage you go into, you are on a floor that has a map. That way, over time, you can accrue the maps. So for example, if we go to floor 40, and we select any of these to accrue stuff while we're AFK, we are not going to get any dragon maps. You don't see any of them in the rewards. That's really bad. You want the dragon maps. So if we select the dragon map stuff and we come on in, you can see that one of the rewards is the dragon maps. So you're not guaranteed it, but you have a much better chance than if you're on the floor that you can't even get them on. The other thing is they will give you the artifact material. Honestly, I don't think this is as big of a deal as it used to be, because you can swap and trade out your artifact material to get ones that you're missing. So if you don't like that process, then I guess you can get super focused on it. Otherwise, just make sure that you're in a stage where you get the dragon maps. The treasure chest that's next to the map that my body is completely covering will just tell you the rewards that you get for the stage on right now. So as you can see, we do get the dragon map, and that is the most important thing. Before we jump into the void, before we jump into the abyss, oh geez, this is going to be a rough one. Couple important things. If you're just blasting right through and it's super easy, don't worry about this. Only worry about this when you hit stages that you cannot beat or you're struggling immensely with. So tip number 1, go human. Yeah, just go human. In the Dragon's Abyss, you're actually going to be completing it with only heroes and your dragon. However, when you go human, if you summon any of your human troops from the heroes, they will inherit whatever research you have for troop research. So you want to be human for that. Now, the other thing with it is make sure that you have a gear setup for summoning. So what do I mean by that? We can see our Avalon here. He has the +1 banner, and the +1 banner will help out with Archer Mastery. So when we summon archers, they'll have +1. We also have +1 for his aura. Now, all of the summoning heroes have +1 to their summons. So for Avalon, they have a Nobleman's Ring, and this offers +1 to summon archers. That also means that under our abilities, we're going to have to make sure that our abilities are set up. So you'll need a specific spec for abilities for the heroes. Now, depending on your race and what you're doing, I would never use this build in PvP. If I was a Lich, no, I would max out Warhorn, so I wouldn't use this. This might look totally different than what you normally use, because you want the summons as maxed out as you can get it with the +1s. And then, of course, the corresponding masteries and everything else. Avalon just has a lot of ability points on them, so we're able to get everything maxed out except for Warhorn. The same is true with Elena. We can actually bring up the Cavalry Mastery a little bit more because she's leveled up a little bit. And you can see, of course, she has the +1 item on her. And Varian's another one. He has the +1 infantry standard. We took off the magic prism that way because we're not necessarily going to be resurrecting a bunch. And if you look, we still have the skill for resurrection skilled, which might seem weird that we have that. But I'll show you an interesting thing that you can do with Varian Swordsman. Also noteworthy is going to be our GAN. So when you go in, once you get GAN, you're always going to want to use GAN because of Nature's Blessing, buffing up your dragon. If you get the +1 item for Nature's Blessing, you use it. I don't have it yet. I'm very sad. Life Force and Earthquake are huge. So Life Force, if you're summoning troops and you're getting timed out in the battles, Life Force will keep your summoned troops on the battlefield longer. Earthquake, wonderful CC along with Roots. So let's jump in. Let's do a couple of them together, and maybe I can explain things a little bit better. We'll skip forwards until the stage that we need to beat, and we cannot do it because we have to be Stronghold level 27. So I wish I could show you how it actually looks in the battles, but unfortunately I can't. I thought that we could. So the way that it works with Varian, and the reason why I have Resurrection on his swordsman, maybe I can demonstrate it in the world. Let's go find something to kick our butt. Pretty hard to do because we are OGC. Alright, so we put Varian out there. We're going to do Summon Swordsman for Varian. Now, the white bars underneath, and this is true for all summoned troops, that's the duration for how long those troops are available on the battlefield until they vanish and disappear. The reason why I still have points in his Crusader Resurrection is simply because if he resurrects any types of swordsmen, which none are going to get resurrected, first of all, the swordsmen, even though you summon them, will come back to life, and that timer on them will not be there for the summoned back troops. So any swordsman that Varian resurrects will be there until they die again. There's no timer that's going to remove them. It's a nice little, caveat of Varian and the swordsman. So it might help you with like one stage. It's not like the craziest thing in the world, but it is a helpful thing to be aware of and to know of when you are in those stages. So I do think that having a point or two in his Crusader Resurrection is huge. Otherwise, I think that's it for this video. It should give you some good basic tips on how to do the Dragon's Abyss. So with that, guys, please smash the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, all of that amazing stuff. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care and have a wonderful day.